The truth about Macaulay Culkin. Buckle up, because we're about to unravel the untold, jaw-dropping saga of Macaulay Culkin. Hollywood's golden boy, a household name turned enigma. What's the real story behind his dazzling rise and the shadows that followed? From the spotlight to startling headlines, we've got secrets that will leave you speechless. This is the truth about Macaulay Culkin. Prepare to be amazed, and trust me, you won't see this coming. The Culkin family, consisting of 7 children, lived in a small Manhattan apartment. Despite the cramped conditions, the family continued to grow. Macaulay, affectionately called Mac, began acting at 4 years old, appearing in films like Rocket Gibraltar and Uncle Buck. However, his early acting career wasn't driven by personal ambition, but rather his father Kit's unfulfilled aspirations. Kit, a former dancer and actor, had minor success and redirected his ambition onto his children, starting with Shane. Macaulay felt like an incidental choice, and Kieran noted, "My parents were running a little theatre. Whenever a production needed a kid, they were like, 'What age and what gender?' We've got 7 of them right over here." Macaulay's talent eventually stood out, surpassing Shane's. Billy Hopkins, a casting director, recalled, "He was daring, and if you can say a 6-year-old is daring, he just wasn't afraid to do anything. I mean, he'd do whatever you asked and more." A quality that secured Mac near instant success in casting rooms. His breakthrough with Uncle Buck, raking in $67 million at the box office, soon positioned Macaulay as the family's financial pillar. Although Kit was blind to Macaulay's unique allure, he recognized that Mac was his conduit to Hollywood fame, which steered them towards a role destined to reshape the Culkin family's destiny. John Hughes conceived the idea for Home Alone while preparing for a family trip to Europe. As he made a checklist, he joked about including his children and wondered what would happen if he accidentally left his 10-year-old behind. This sparked a series of questions, and during a packing break, Hughes wrote an 8-page outline for the script. Having worked with Macaulay Culkin on Uncle Buck, Hughes tailored the screenplay for Macaulay to play Kevin McAllister. Released in November 1990, Home Alone became a massive hit, earning nearly $500 million worldwide and becoming the 3rd highest-grossing film at the time. Its success propelled Macaulay to A-list status. Macaulay had little to no say in his acting career, from selecting roles to even being briefed about them. "I never chose the projects. My parents essentially chose them for me," he revealed, portraying himself as merely following orders akin to an automaton. This dynamic contributed to the escalating tensions between Macaulay and his father. Initially, the Culkin household hadn't reached affluence. Macaulay's payment for Home Alone was merely $100,000. Recognizing the need to leverage this opportunity for significant financial gain, his father swiftly secured Macaulay a role in My Girl, for which he was compensated $1.5 million. During that era, child labor regulations permitted a child to work up to 10 hours a day under the condition that a parent or legal guardian was present throughout. This stipulation forced Kit to exit the labor market to supervise Macaulay, indirectly leading to Kit's dependence on a portion of Macaulay's earnings. Moreover, their work necessitated frequent travel outside New York. According to Macaulay, despite the extensive time spent together, the father-son relationship remained distant. "We didn't like each other. I'm like going around the country, locked in a room with a guy who doesn't like me. He was kind of jealous. I mean, everything that he tried to do in his life, I excelled at before I was 10 years old. He was a bad man. He was a bad man. He was abusive, physically and mentally." The shadows of fame further complicated Macaulay's life. Public recognition meant losing any sense of anonymity. Simple strolls could quickly escalate into mobs of attention. On one such occasion, Macaulay tried to blend in with the crowds by pulling a hat over his face, only to have a woman forcibly remove it, recognize him and dismissively comment, "Yeah, it's him," followed by a critique of his looks. Camouflage from the public's prying eyes was not an option for him. Despite the perception that he should be ecstatic about his accomplishments, none of his siblings could grasp the totality of his experiences. Macaulay Culkin found a kindred spirit in Michael Jackson, who also endured a demanding father. Joe Jackson, like Kit Culkin, pushed his children to fame using harsh methods, including physical punishment. Macaulay and Michael bonded over their shared experiences despite their 23-year age gap. Michael, 33, often befriended children and hosted them at his Neverland ranch, enjoying their company and even holding sleepovers. This peculiar friendship brought comfort to Macaulay, who found solace in someone who understood his complex family dynamics. Macaulay and his brother Kieran were frequent visitors to Neverland Ranch with their parents' approval. Macaulay recalls having stayed in Michael's two-story bedroom with its trio of bathrooms on about 10 separate occasions. We played video games, we played in the museum park. Michael Jackson's bedroom is 2 stories and has 3 bathrooms. So when I slept in his bedroom, throughout Michael's tumultuous life, Macaulay remained a steadfast ally. He refrained from any public denunciation. His recollections of Michael were unfailingly fond. In 2005, when taking the stand, Macaulay declared that allegations of abuse against Michael were patently absurd and untrue, firmly stating this under oath. Because YouTube will prioritize interactive videos, please comment OK if you find this video interesting. Thank you. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, the sequel to Home Alone, released in 1992, replicated the triumph of its predecessor. For this outing, Macaulay's compensation soared to $4 million, and the movie grossed over $359 million worldwide. Despite initial critique for its similar storyline with minor alterations, this sequel has ascended to become the series' most cherished and iconic installment over time. This extraordinary success significantly elevated the Culkin family's status. Macaulay established himself as the zenith of child stardom in Hollywood, a title unrivaled since the days of Shirley Temple, placing him at the pinnacle of child celebrity fame. Kit Culkin, Macaulay's father, consequently acquired considerable clout in the entertainment industry as the gatekeeper to his son, compelling studio executives to negotiate through him to reach Macaulay. By 1993, Premiere magazine acknowledged Kit Culkin's burgeoning power, placing him 48th on its list of Hollywood's most influential figures, surpassing industry stalwarts like Michael Douglas and Eddie Murphy. However, this ascendancy wasn't without its challenges. Complaints arose from studio officials about Kit's overbearing attempts to exert editorial control over Macaulay's projects, an approach that quickly made him unpopular. Unbeknownst to many, at 12, Macaulay Culkin's career had reached its zenith and a decline was on the horizon. Macaulay Culkin starred in the 1993 suspense drama The Good Son, playing a malevolent child named Henry. Despite earning $60 million globally, a relatively modest sum compared to Home Alone, the film performed respectably, given its different genre. Macaulay's performance stood out even as the narrative faced criticism. By 1993, Macaulay was exhausted from the constant filming schedule and asked his father Kit for a break to pursue normalcy and education. Kit agreed, but soon assigned Macaulay another role, revealing Macaulay's lack of control. Despite earning millions, Kit maintained dominance, even dictating Macaulay's sleeping arrangements, relegating him to the couch. In 1994, Macaulay appeared in several films, including The Nutcracker, Getting Even with Dad, The Pagemaster, and Richie Rich. Although he earned an impressive $8 million per film, approximately $16.5 million today, the movies struggled to resonate with audiences except for Richie Rich, which shared a similar tone with Home Alone and grossed $75 million worldwide. This period highlighted Macaulay's difficulty in replicating the success of Home Alone outside of the franchise. My father and mother finally called it quits, which was one of the best things that ever happened. I was able to walk away from the business, which I had been wanting to do for a while. This poignant reflection from Macaulay points to a turning point amidst personal family upheavals. The fallout from his parents' split ushered in a contentious custody battle, with Macaulay caught in the middle, preferring not to stay with his father. Amidst this turmoil, gaining control over his finances became a necessity for Macaulay, leading to the removal of both parents' names from his trust fund and appointing an executor to manage his assets. This sequence of events led to a significant estrangement from his father, who subsequently vanished from Macaulay's life after a final act of taking his memorabilia. The narrative around Macaulay shifted as more details of his home life emerged, with New York Magazine observing a change in public perception from fascination to concern. Kit Culkin's reputation for being difficult further isolated them in the industry. After a decade away from acting, Macaulay sought a semblance of normalcy by attending high school for social reasons and marrying Rachel Miner at 17. Exploring New York City's counterculture, Macaulay lived a life markedly different from his childhood. A transformation that did not escape media scrutiny, echoing the sensationalized coverage faced by stars like Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, and Paris Hilton. Culkin reflected on his past experiences, noting, "I never did anything more than any upper-class Upper West Side kid would. We weren't like all squatting in the corner shooting heroin." This statement from 2001 suggests that at 21, Macaulay believed he had successfully navigated the most challenging periods of his life, unaware that his most trying times still lay ahead. In 2003, at 23 years old, Macaulay sought to reinvent himself and re-enter the public eye, perhaps aiming to establish a more grown-up persona. He chose the biographical drama Party Monster, rated MA15+, as his vehicle for a comeback. Unfortunately, this turned out to be an ill-fated choice. The film was critically panned, earning a disheartening score of 29 on Rotten Tomatoes, and its financial return was meager, struggling to surpass $1 million against a production budget of $5 million. Macaulay found himself in a challenging position, seeming too mature for younger viewers while his former child audience had moved on. Because YouTube will prioritize interactive videos, please comment "OK" if you find this video interesting. Thank you. Attempting to rebound from Party Monster, Macaulay secured a supporting role in the controversial comedy Saved. Although the film received mixed reactions, it performed decently, and Macaulay's individual performance was met with favorable reviews. His return to a positive public discourse was short-lived, however, as he was soon arrested for drug possession. While driving on I-44 in Oklahoma City, Macaulay and his friend were stopped for speeding, leading to the discovery of 17 grams of marijuana, 8 Xanax pills, and 16 Klonopin, none prescribed to him. The media and public were quick to stereotype Macaulay as another lost child star. Despite this, Macaulay downplayed the incident, expressing, "I'm supposed to be a lot more effed up than I am. I took a certain amount of pride, that I wasn't that cliché." He resisted the narrative that he had a significant problem, yet life was about to deliver even more challenges. Following his divorce in 2002, Macaulay embarked on a relationship with Mila Kunis. Committed to protecting their privacy, they seldom appeared in the media together and maintained a low-profile relationship, though it lasted 7 years. After several attempts to revive his acting career in the early 2000s fell flat, Macaulay withdrew from the limelight. Reports surfaced that Macaulay had proposed to Mila multiple times. Each proposal declined. Then in 2008, Macaulay was confronted with devastating news. Macaulay Culkin's older sister, Dakota, tragically passed away on December 10th after being struck by a vehicle while walking home from Brennan's Bar in West Los Angeles. She suffered severe head trauma and was taken to UCLA Hospital, where she ultimately succumbed to her injuries. As she kept a low profile, there are few pictures of Dakota available. This devastating loss came at a difficult time for Macaulay, as he had recently gone through a breakup with Mila Kunis after 7 years together. Mila hinted that she may have contributed to the split, leaving Macaulay during his most vulnerable moment. Following this, Macaulay's public appearances raised concerns due to his gaunt and unhealthy appearance, sparking speculation about drug use. Sensationalized articles claimed he was struggling with heroin addiction and had only 6 months to live, citing his past drug arrest. However, these claims were unsubstantiated. Years later, Macaulay acknowledged that drugs had played a role in his life, stating, "I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't had drugs in my life at some point or another." He has openly admitted that this period was the darkest time in his life, marked by struggles with eating, sleeping, and finding purpose. Macaulay Culkin faced another crushing blow with the passing of his close friend Michael Jackson in 2009. The darkness persisted and he continued to crave solitude, but the media persisted in sensationalizing his story, labeling him the cursed child star. Seeking a creative outlet, Macaulay formed the comedy musical group Pizza Underground, performing pizza-themed song covers. In 2013, he made a sudden move to Paris, seeking a fresh start. Desperate for normalcy, Macaulay found solace in France. where he could escape the constant scrutiny and rumors. For 4 years, he blended in with the locals, strolling through Paris with a baguette in hand, enjoying a sense of anonymity and freedom from the spotlight. Macaulay Culkin's relationship with his father, Kit Culkin, has been strained, with Kit stating he no longer considers Macaulay his son. Macaulay likely reciprocates these feelings. However, his life took a positive turn when he met his now wife, Brenda Song, on the set of Changeland in 2018. As fellow child stars, they bonded over their shared experiences. Macaulay was hesitant at first, fearing she would leave like others had, but they got engaged and are still together. Brenda has brought joy and new purpose to Macaulay's life. He previously thought he'd never have children due to his traumatic childhood, but Brenda gave birth to their son Dakota, named after Macaulay's late sister, in 2021. Since meeting Brenda, Macaulay has pursued various creative projects, including a comedy podcast, bunny ears, TV roles and voiceover work. He even made a successful return to acting in the 10th season of American Horror Story in 2021, earning praise for his performance as Mickey. He's now more active on social media and has given numerous public interviews and podcasts. Despite his father's poor health, Macaulay refuses to let his child meet his grandfather, likely due to the abusive past. Nevertheless, Macaulay is grateful for his life, acknowledging the opportunities and wealth that came with his childhood stardom. Although he faced abuse, public scrutiny, and potential drug issues, he's living life on his own terms. By age 10, he had achieved everything his father never could, and since then he's been forging his own path. In summary, we've dived deep into Macaulay's journey, celebrating his highs and embracing his lows. If you're part of Macaulay's fan family, show your love in the comments with an M. Love what you heard? Smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to Iconic Inside for more stories that matter to you. At 72, what most don't know about the real Lynda Carter. Welcome back to Iconic Inside, where we peel back the layers of celebrity legends to reveal the truths you've never heard. Today, we're diving into the life of Lynda Carter, the original Wonder Woman, who at 72 still captures our imaginations and hearts. But there's so much more to her story than the tiara and lasso might suggest. Did you know that before she was deflecting bullets and leaping into our living rooms, Lynda was walking through kitchen doors to perform in Vegas because she was too young to use the main entrance? Or that her first taste of the spotlight wasn't on a film set, but singing in a pizza parlor to earn extra cash? From beauty queen to superhero, from a singer to a symbol of strength, join us as we uncover the startling, untold truths about Lynda Carter. You think you know her, but what we're about to reveal will shock you. Stay tuned, hit subscribe, and let's uncover the real story of the woman behind Wonder Woman. Lynda Carter was born on July 24, 1951 in Phoenix, Arizona. As a child in the vibrant, sun-baked landscapes of the American Southwest, Lynda grew up in a culturally mixed family which played a significant role in shaping her character and values. Her father, Colby Carter, was of English and Scots-Irish ancestry, and her mother, Juana Cordova Carter, came from a Mexican background. This blend of cultures provided Lynda a rich heritage from which she drew strength and inspiration throughout her life. From an early age, Lynda was immersed in music, a passion deeply ingrained in her family's traditions. Her mother's influence was particularly strong in nurturing her love for singing, often filling the house with the sounds of Spanish and English songs. Lynda's musical talents became evident as she started performing during her school years. Lynda Carter made her first appearance on television at the tender age of 5 on Lou King's talent show. During her high school years, she was part of a band named Just Us, which consisted of a marimba, a conga drum, an acoustic guitar, and a stand-up bass, the latter of which was played by another female group member. By the age of 15, Carter started singing at a local pizza restaurant to make some extra money. At 16, she joined a band called The Relatives with 2 of her cousins, featuring actor Gary Berghoff as the drummer. The band had a gig at the Sahara Hotel and Casino Lounge in Las Vegas for 3 months. Due to her being underage, Carter had to enter the venue through the kitchen. In 1970, Carter auditioned for and was selected to sing with the Garfin Gathering, led by bandleader Howard "Speedy" Garfin. Their debut performance was at the then newly opened Holiday Inn in Chinatown, San Francisco, where they mainly performed for the hotel staff and guests who accessed the venue through the underground parking, as the hotel lacked a proper sidewalk entrance at the time. The band toured Nevada's Silver Circuit, performing in casino lounges across Lake Tahoe, Carson City, Reno, and Las Vegas. In 1972, Carter left the Garfin gathering to focus on her acting career and returned to Arizona. Lynda often reflected on how these early experiences with music taught her the impact of performance, the connection it creates with an audience, and the emotional depth one can convey through art. It was during these formative years that she honed her ability to express herself in ways that resonated with people, a trait that would later define her portrayal of iconic characters on screen. This foundation in music and performance, set against the backdrop of her diverse family culture, was pivotal in preparing Lynda for the challenges and successes she would encounter in her later career, shaping her into an artist who not only embraced her heritage, but also sought to represent it in her professional endeavors. Lynda Carter's ascent into the limelight began with her charm and talent showcased in local beauty contests, a common starting point for many aspiring entertainers of her time. Her participation in these events was both a testament to her personal ambition and a strategic move to gain exposure. This journey reached a pivotal moment in 1972 when Lynda won the title of Miss World USA. This victory was not just a personal triumph, but a launchpad that catapulted her into the national consciousness. The title of Miss World USA provided Lynda with more than just a crown. It opened doors in the entertainment industry that were previously out of reach. Her newfound recognition led to opportunities in television where she started to build her acting career. Her early appearances were small yet significant, allowing her to transition from the world of pageantry to the demanding and dynamic environment of acting. One of her initial notable television appearances was on the popular police show Nakia and the crime drama Starsky and Hutch. These roles, although minor, were crucial in her development as an actress. They provided her with invaluable on-screen experience and exposed her to a broader audience. Each character she portrayed allowed her to refine her acting skills and adapt to different styles and demands of television production. These early roles were stepping stones that helped shape Lynda Carter's approach to acting, demonstrating her versatility and commitment to her craft. They set the stage for her groundbreaking role as Wonder Woman, where she would not only achieve immense popularity, but also become an enduring symbol of strength and empowerment for women worldwide. Her career beginnings are a testament to how foundational experiences, no matter how small they might seem, can pave the way for monumental success in the entertainment industry. Lynda Carter's career was irrevocably transformed when she landed the role of Wonder Woman, a part that would define her legacy and make an indelible mark on the landscape of television and popular culture. After a nationwide search for the perfect actress to bring the iconic comic book character to life, Lynda's audition clearly stood out. Her combination of charisma, physical presence, and the ability to convey both strength and compassion made her the ideal choice for the role. In 1975, she debuted as Wonder Woman in the TV movie The New Original Wonder Woman, which led to the subsequent series that aired from 1976 to 1979. The show was a massive success, quickly turning Lynda Carter into a household name. As Wonder Woman, she didn't just portray a superhero, she became a symbol of empowerment and resilience at a time when representations of strong independent women were limited in media. Her performance brought a new depth to the character, highlighting Wonder Woman's empathy and intelligence alongside her physical prowess. This resonated with a wide audience, from young girls looking for a role model to older viewers who appreciated the show's blend of action and moral messaging. The significance of Wonder Woman as a character and Lynda Carter's portrayal of her cannot be overstated. Wonder Woman was one of the first female superheroes to gain such prominence, both in comics and on television. The character broke traditional gender roles and challenged societal expectations of women's capabilities and roles. Wonder Woman's blend of femininity and strength, her fight for justice and peace, and her unwavering moral compass made her an iconic figure in the superhero genre and beyond. Moreover, Lynda Carter's embodiment of Wonder Woman paved the way for future generations of female superheroes and helped to shift public perceptions about women in leadership roles, both in fiction and in reality. Her role inspired countless individuals and showed that women could be powerful and heroic, influencing not only the entertainment industry, but also the broader cultural discourse on gender equality. In sum, Lynda Carter's breakthrough role as Wonder Woman was much more than a career-defining moment. It was a cultural milestone that celebrated female empowerment and left a lasting legacy on both television and society at large. After her iconic role as Wonder Woman, Lynda Carter continued to make significant contributions to the entertainment industry, diversifying her career through roles in television, film, and music, and also as a spokesmodel. In television, Lynda took on various roles that showcased her versatility as an actress. She starred in several made-for-TV movies such as Rita Hayworth, the Love Goddess, where she portrayed the legendary actress Rita Hayworth. Carter also appeared in popular TV shows, including a notable role in the crime drama Partners in Crime alongside Lonnie Anderson. These roles allowed her to explore different characters and narratives, keeping her acting career dynamic and engaging. Lynda's passion for music, which had been a part of her life since her early years, also took a professional turn. She released her debut studio album, Portrait, in 1978. The album featured a mix of pop and jazz standards, including songs like Toto, Don't It Feel Like Paradise, and All Night Song, showcasing her vocal talent and musical versatility. Her music career was a natural extension of her artistic expression, allowing her to connect with audiences in a more personal and intimate way through her performances. Beyond her work in entertainment, Lynda Carter also became a prominent figure in advertising. She served as a spokesmodel for Maybelline, one of the leading cosmetics brands. Her campaigns with Maybelline were highly successful, leveraging her recognizability and appeal to promote various beauty products. Additionally, she endorsed Lens Express, further establishing her as a trusted and influential figure in the advertising world. These endeavors, post-Wonder Woman, highlight Lynda Carter's ability to adapt and thrive in various facets of the entertainment and commercial industries. Her work across different media not only sustained her career, but also reinforced her status as a versatile and enduring talent in the public eye. Lynda Carter has led a life filled with both professional accolades and personal commitments. In her personal life, she has experienced significant relationships and family developments, alongside a genuine engagement in political affairs. Lynda's first marriage was to her former talent agent Ron Samuels in 1977. This relationship, however, concluded in 1982 without any children. Lynda later found lasting companionship with attorney Robert A. Altman, marrying him in 1984. Their union proved to be a deep and enduring partnership, marked by mutual support and shared experiences until Robert's passing in 2021. Together, they have two children, James and Jessica Altman, who have both grown into accomplished individuals in their own rights. Lynda has often expressed immense pride and joy in her role as a mother, emphasizing how central her family is to her life. Politically, Lynda Carter has been an active participant and advocate. Aligning herself with the Democratic Party in the United States, she has used her platform to support various causes and candidates that resonate with her beliefs, particularly those advocating for women's rights and equality. Her involvement in politics extends beyond mere endorsements. She actively participates in campaigning and fundraising efforts, reflecting her commitment to the issues she supports. These aspects of her personal life illustrate Lynda Carter as not just a public figure shaped by her roles on screen and stage, but also as a committed family woman and active citizen, deeply engaged with the world around her. Lynda Carter's career has been marked by numerous accolades and recognitions that celebrate her contributions to entertainment and her iconic status as a public figure. One of her earliest achievements was being crowned Miss World USA in 1972. This title not only put her on the map in the world of entertainment, but also served as a springboard for her acting career, eventually leading her to the role of Wonder Woman. This pageant win was significant, reflecting her charm and charisma, qualities that would become her trademarks. Lynda's striking appearance and presence earned her the title of the most beautiful woman in the world by the International Academy of Beauty and the British Press Organisation. This accolade was a testament to her widespread appeal and exceptional beauty, which captivated audiences globally and helped cement her status as a cultural icon. In 2004, Lynda Carter's portrayal of Wonder Woman was officially recognized when she received an award for being the superest superhero at the second annual TV Land Awards. This award highlighted her enduring impact on the genre of superhero entertainment and acknowledged her role in shaping its history. Further adding to her list of honors in 2016, Lynda was inducted into the Hair Fans Hall of Fame, recognizing her for having one of the most iconic hairstyles in television history. Her luxurious, flowing locks as Wonder Woman became a signature look that fans adored and emulated. These recognitions and awards underline Lynda Carter's significant impact on both pop culture and the beauty industry, celebrating her lasting legacy as a trailblazer and a beloved figure in entertainment history. Future projects. Lynda Carter's remarkable career spans several decades, during which she has left an indelible mark on popular culture, particularly through her iconic role as Wonder Woman. This role not only made her a household name, but also set a new standard for female superheroes, offering a powerful and positive role model for women and girls around the world. Her portrayal blended strength, grace, and compassion, breaking traditional gender norms and influencing subsequent portrayals of women in media. Beyond her groundbreaking work in television, Lynda's talents in music and her ventures into beauty and advertising have showcased her versatility and enduring appeal. Her involvement in political and social causes further reflects her commitment to making a positive impact off-screen, using her platform to advocate for equality and justice. Today, Lynda Carter continues to be active in the entertainment industry, engaging in new projects and returning to her musical roots. She often performs live, showcasing her singing talents, and participates in conventions and interviews where she discusses her career and ongoing work. Additionally, she remains an influential figure on social media, where she connects with fans and supports various causes. Looking to the future, Lynda Carter shows no signs of slowing down. She is involved in upcoming entertainment projects and continues her advocacy work, ensuring that her legacy as both a star and a role model will continue to resonate for years to come. Lynda Carter is not just a beloved figure of past television. She's a vibrant and dynamic force continually shaping the landscape of entertainment and culture. As we've journeyed through the life of Lynda Carter, from her early days on Lou King's talent show to her transformative role as Wonder Woman, and beyond into a diverse career in music and acting, there are powerful lessons to be drawn from her story. First, Lynda teaches us the value of perseverance. From singing in local bands to becoming a national icon, her path reminds us that steadfast dedication and passion can turn dreams into reality. She also exemplifies the power of resilience, stepping through the kitchens of Vegas casinos as an underage performer, or bravely shifting from music to acting, showing that barriers are just stepping stones in disguise. Lynda's life also underscores the importance of embracing one's roots and identity. Her mixed cultural heritage and early experiences in music shaped her into the person that would one day inspire millions. It's a call for all of us to embrace who we are and where we come from, as these elements uniquely equip us to impact our world. Now, I want to turn the conversation over to you. What part of Lynda Carter's journey resonates most with you? How have her roles and career inspired or influenced your views on resilience and identity? For those who've followed her career, please comment with the letter C to share your thoughts and experiences. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of Lynda Carter, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Iconic for more inspiring stories from the lives of those who've shaped our culture. Your support helps us bring these stories to life, exploring the lessons they teach us all. So like, subscribe, and join the discussion as we continue to uncover the iconic inside stories of our favourite stars.